Hi guys, I'm Darren, and in this video, something a little bit different. Something I didn't actually think I'd be doing on this channel, but here we are. And joining me in this video is Marc Hoffman. Hi Marc.
Hello pilots, and welcome to the video.
I don't even know really where to start with this video. It's not really a rant video. It's like one of those YouTube reaction videos, isn't it? Where
yeah, like a anti-rant video, basically.
But anyway, there was a comment made in another video where basically something was said about us and the INAV Fixed Wing Group in general, which is, to be quite blunt, total bollocks. So we obviously didn't have a chance to respond in that video, and when Marc tried to leave comments, he was actually muted or blocked from making comments on that YouTube channel. So let's first take a look at what we're talking about, and then we'll come back and have a little chat.
I'll just say as well, if you're in that INAV Wing Group, there's an INAV Wing Group, and it is run by FrSky admins. Pavel just left that group, so just so you're aware, that is not a INAV run group. So
okay.
All right, so that's basically the comment. It's a guy called It's Blunty, who is a quad pilot, and he's basically commented that the INAV Fixed Wing Group is run by FrSky admins and that it's not an INAV affiliated group, and also made the comment that Pavel just left the group. There are a couple of things wrong with that, right, Marc? I mean...
Yeah, I mean, totally. So yeah, there's definitely a lot wrong here, especially the comment that the group is run by FrSky admins. It is true, and we are completely transparent on that Steve Schlesinger is actually working for FrSky for a few months now, and we made that clear in the post. We also mentioned it in the Wing Talk, so this is not a secret at all. But actually, he is the only person really working for FrSky. And we are still very straightforward on our group rules that advertising of companies or of established companies is not allowed in our group. And even Steve has to follow this rule. So he is not allowed to actually post advertisement stuff in the group itself. And Darren and I, for example, and also all our moderators have no affiliate with FrSky whatsoever, so saying that the group is run by FrSky admins is actually a complete lie.
Yeah, I mean, when Steve came to us and said that he's working for FrSky, yeah, we actually sort of nailed down that the group rules still have to be followed, and he agreed to that. Everything that Steve's posted is just about transparency, so that we're being honest with the people in the group, and no one else in the moderator or admin team whatsoever is paid FrSky employees. I hold my hands up. I have been sent FrSky products for review, and I have shown them on my channel, but I'm completely open with that as well. And I also said to FrSky, if it's crap, I will give it a bad review, and they were happy with that. But other than that, there's no, we're not paid by FrSky. We don't have signature FrSky radios, for example. We are just who we are, and we do the INAV Fixed Wing Group for the community and for just the betterment of people in the hobby.
For me, it's even less FrSky affiliation. I have no freebies or no review samples whatsoever. Everything I have from them is only the R9 radio control system and my X-Lite radio, and even the X-Lite was a second-hand radio, so they didn't even get money from me. So even if people claim that FrSky has any influence on the group or on the handling of the group, that's definitely not true. If at all, it's the opposite. We want to give FrSky feedback, and we want to suggest changes and optimizations to them. And for that, we can, of course, use Steve's connection as a FrSky employee to do that, and not the other way around, that we get influenced by them actively.
Exactly. It's at the end of the day, regardless of who the company is, whether it's FrSky, TBS, Foxeer, anybody, if we can see what's happening in the group and find a way that we can suggest making the product better, then that's what we should do as like a responsibility to the community. I mean, we're not high level at YouTube or anything like that, but we do get to talk with some people in companies, and if we can help make the products better for the pilots, that is the goal. It's not about what we get back, it's about what the community gets. And I think that's the point that they're missing. But also I wanted to raise another point when Blunty's talking about Pavel leaving and how it's not an INAV group. So he's basically implying that we're just trying to flog FrSky stuff under the banner of INAV, which is not the case whatsoever. As we've already mentioned, there's no advertising. But also, the INAV Fixed Wing Group was never an official INAV entity. It's not an official INAV group. There's only one Facebook group that is officially INAV, and that is the INAV group. The INAV Fixed Wing Group was something that Steve created years ago to try and help get fixed wing pilots on INAV flying better, solving problems, just getting everything better. It's not an official INAV group, but it is aimed at INAV pilots and helping them. It always has been, and that's the way it's always going forward. But also, Pavel is the maintainer of INAV, but he's not the only developer of INAV, and we still have a lot of developers in the INAV Fixed Wing Group. I think what Blunty's saying is basically just trying to smear the group for no apparent reason whatsoever. But there we go.
Yeah, there's nothing much for me to add to this. Also keep in mind that the INAV Fixed Wing Group in the meantime gets 4 years old. We have our 4th anniversary very soon. And Steve's work at FrSky just started early this year. So it's definitely not the intention of the group to drive any kind of agenda.
Yeah, definitely. And I think the whole point of this video was really, to be honest, I was a bit disappointed with that comment. Neither Josh Bardwell or it's Blunty have ever been in the group. They don't know how it works. They don't know how anything happens in that group. So that he's just making a disparaging remark. It's really not cool. Just to say there's nothing in the INAV Fixed Wing Group that's going to force you to go any direction. If you are asking about a Radio Master transmitter, then we can help you. There's no brand affiliation with any company in the group. It's all about helping the community.
We've even helped Spectrum users by saying them buy something else.
Yeah, that's very true. we do try to make it a brownout free zone. We best not say that because then it's brand hate.
Yeah.
Of course we're joking.
And the most important thing is to have fun with each other.
But yeah, it's all about enjoying the hobby with fellow pilots. And I just hope that the comment that Blunty made doesn't detract from people seeking out the group if they need help or want to get into the hobby, find people close to them who also fly, because it is a great group and we're all about helping the community. So thank you, Marc, for unranting.
Yeah, thank you, Darren, for having me here and just have a short discussion to clear things up and maybe get people back on track with the correct opinion and not something made up by some YouTubers.
Yeah, exactly. So if you've watched this to the end, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye-bye.